this school since 2017 when I joined Form 1. My first English teacher that was in Form 1 West was Mr. Gregory Ong'aria. So we cooperated with him until when I was in Form 3. He took and decided to teach us geography until we were in Form 4. That Mr. Ong'aria is a good teacher actually. When I heard that he was going for a farewell, I remember I was crying on that corridor and Form 4 South members were laughing. Why am I crying? I'm actually sad when I see Mr. Ong'aria going and I'm still in this school. I really wished that he would remain, but you laugh, you are laughing because you are happy. You don't know what he can do in your life. You don't know where he has brought me until I stand here and appreciate his good work. I had really wished that he would have taught you from first, moved you up to the next level until you be leaving this school. You would actually have appreciated. Until when I sat for my KCSE and scored a B-. That was the highest subject, by the way, I got in this school. I scored a B- in geography. And I was actually very happy because I know what he can do. And I know given a chance, he would have done better, but you just understand, isn't it?
I first interacted with Mr. Ong'aria as a teacher of English in Form 1, 2010. Yes. His style of doing things made me, together with my fellow cohorts, to feel that Mr. Ong'aria was concerned with each and every student. Why? When Mr. Ong'aria is marking an exam, he could write down the name of each and every student with the mistake he or she has made, and he will correct that mistake in class one by one. I can confidently here say that the palm oil we are enjoying right now as former students, Mr. Ong'aria really played a vital role towards breaking that palm nut. And we shall always remember to be humble before you, Mr. Ong'aria. The peace we found around Mr. Ong'aria is the kind of peace one can only find around his or her parents. The teacher was full of encouragement. His goodwill towards his students surpassed that of a mere student, that of a mere teacher. That is. He always wished the best for us. Through his encouragement, we came to realize that working hard in school is the only reward that we can give to our struggling parents. I've learned that a child with clean hands can as well eat with the kings through Mr. Ong'aria. We have laughed with Mr. Ong'aria. We have talked with Mr. Ong'aria. We have discussed with Mr. Ong'aria. We have argued with Mr. Ong'aria. During an argument, Mr. Ong'aria is the clever one. When you hear him say, "Amos, I think I did not gain you enough," just know that Amos is winning the argument.
To say that I'll miss you, that's an understatement. But to say the truth, you are that rare person that will be you are just a rare person because you could relate with everybody on a friendly basis, such unlike just being a co-worker. When I came here in 2010, I was such a I was a very tiny person, tiny girl, but you took me in as a daughter, and you really encouraged me. And from there, I've really relied on your encouragements And those encouragements have kept me up to this far. To say the truth, you are such a hard-working person. You are so committed, an early riser. Ong'aria, you are patient. And you are up to task in everything that you do. As a staff, Mr. Ong'aria, we shall miss. We shall really miss you. And you made, let me say, you made a difference in everything that you do with your enthusiasm, your optimism, and the willingness to answer questions. No matter how silly that question was, you will always make it excited. Huh? And if at all it was so complicated, it will immediately be taken back, because the way you bring it, you taught us that you are not supposed to use a loud voice to solve a complicated problem. Ong'aria, you are such a darling. You are a good teacher.
I just want to congratulate Mr. Ong'aria. We worked with him since 2004 up to this year. I just want to wish him well. And when he goes, he should not just go for food. Mr. Ong'aria, when you are at home, please remember the St. Paul's, Chipunga, where it came from, and where we are this evening. Just wish you well, and may God bless you and open your way.
I must say that there is a big hole that he has left in the system of administration in the school. You must have realized now that by the time we arrive in school, Mr. Ong'aria is not there, isn't it? So his absence is already being felt. We want to thank you for having dedicated your life to this school as a teacher. We say that teachers, we work for God. We say that God will give us, will bless us with a lot of wealth in heaven. Because on earth here we have come to serve Him. So we serve God by serving you, the children. And that one I can assure you that Mr. Ong'aria has done, as the students, the colleagues, and I have alluded to that effect. I want to take this opportunity to wish you the best in retirement. You have already been told that you are still very strong. If our bomb chairman retired very many years ago, and you can see he's still driving this school to where it is going. So, najua kwamba uko na shamba na jembe, usipotelee kwa shamba. Utembee nje pia, ufunze wengine vile kuendesha mambo ya nje, ndio?
People have nice things to say about you, but they are waiting for you to die first. Sasa ni watasema kwa matanga yako alikuwa mzuri. Remember that? Yeah. Now, it's happening to Mr. Ong'aria. They are saying good things about him when he's alive. He's very lucky. He's very lucky. There are very few people who can talk about you in a good way, because there are very few good people in this world. I don't know what you can talk about Mr. Ong'aria. I sincerely don't know what to say. But in brief, he was a good teacher. Alikuwa mwalimu ama nadanganya? In fact, if you look around, there is no sign of either the deputy or the principal or any other teacher around here, apart from when we just look there, we see language policy. Do you look at our principal? Language policy. It's a good teacher. And there are so many things you have learned from him as students. You have learned that it's good to come to school early. You have been seeing him coming to school earlier than even some of you students. At times, even on weekends. So mnaona hapa hata Jumapili yuko hapa. Hata Jumamosi yuko hapa. Was a good teacher, dedicated. So it should have taught you something as a student, that put in an extra hour. These hours that we have, the normal hours that we have, are not enough. But me as a principal, I can say in front of all of you that I've had no issue, no problem. Sijakuwa na shida yoyote na Bwana Ong'aria, ila shida yenye niko nayo, yani the problem I have with Mr. Ong'aria is when I want to see him over an issue and I get out of the office and I see him seated at that corner or very far, my problem is, how do I call him? Because when I just stand at that particular door and I look at him, then he looks up and sees that I want to call him, he starts running. Now he starts running towards there. So I'm wondering, I am older than him. Why should he run? And there are some students, you can even call them. You must even run towards them. When you approach him where he's sitting as a principal, I have learned. Now I don't call him. I just pretend that I'm walking around, then I walk where he is. When you approach him where he is, he will not talk to you when he is seated. He will stand. That's the problem with this man.
Mr. Ong'aria, thank you for the good work you have done for the school, and you will continue working for the society, because there are key elements I've really noted from you since I came to join up the school management 212, and I've seen several things through the teacher. He has been a father, a teacher, and a role model the teaching society. Those ones who have been very keen, they have been hearing you putting your speeches across. Mr. Ong'aria has been having several Christian values. The Christian values have been helping him to do his work according to the way God wanted him to do. He has been doing his best. And those students who have been listening to him keenly have been gaining. I wish you well in your new phase of life, and you are very much organized. You are a very good counselor and a very good advisor. You are going to fit in the society the way God wanted you to be. God has a special plan for you. You have done the best by serving the nation, molding the youth to become somebody in the nation. You have done a wonderful job for God. May God bless you and shower you with His blessings.
Most of the time, he is guiding and counseling. A thing that is supposed to be done by parents. So Mr. Ong'aria is a parent. Mr. Ong'aria is a teacher. He was born a teacher. He's a teacher because he was born a teacher. Some of us who join teaching profession because we come there because we want to earn a salary. But there are cases like Mr. Ong'aria who joined because he wants to make people be better. So, Mr. Ong'aria, the time I've been here, I like him. He's ever in the school. In fact, the principal forgot to tell you that Mr. Ong'aria rarely misses to come to school. The time I've been with him, I know that.
When I see Mr. Ong'aria, I see wisdom. When I look at him, I see a father. I see a brother. I see a friend. And I see a humble, God-fearing man. I got to know him since 2001. And I want to say that I want to thank him so much for doing a commendable job in such a way that he's been molding many students who come from here. He's a committed teacher who loves his job.
It does not break a bone to be humble. Here is somebody we have to learn something from. You are not through with loans repayment and or fees payment for children in the family. Malin. We talk a lot with my vice chair here. We still are engaged in fees payment. So if you have not put mechanisms in place to take care of that, utakuwa na shida mingi sana. The family responsibilities, paying fees, sicknesses, BBCs of sugar and majani. Are you getting what I'm saying? So we papa kwenyanga machani. So we mama busiebu maonyanga. So we papa busiebu maonyanga. It's not going to stop. And these people don't want to know whether you have retired or not. They don't want to know that. So you still have that responsibility, Malim. Cleaning the homesteads, taking care of the fence, plowing and planting the shamba. That is now your new assignment. And mark you, it's your new assignment without payslip. So life is not easy. Life is not easy. But we want to hope and wish that God opens ways. You are a stranger, but in your own home, for you have been away for many years. You have been going to St. Paul, going to other schools. So how watu hawakujui? Lakini hao ndio sasa wanafanya nini? Unarudi huko. Even your own wife may not know you. Because you have been always out. Now you are coming to settle in the home with your own wife and children. So the thing is, as you settle down with these people, you must learn to learn them. I'm happy that he has uniform, eh? So he must be a good learner, good student. I'm saying this because when we retire, we go back into those families. And sometimes it can be very rough. When I met Mwalimu this morning at the principal's office, nikamuuliza mama yuko wapi, because I wanted to talk this in the presence of mama. But he explained why he is not here. You will find a lot of free time on your hands. A lot of free time. A lot of free time. So design out strategies. How do you handle that free time? The English say, what and what is devil's workshop? Idle mind is devil's workshop. Mwalimu, find time to occupy yourself. The number of friends will diminish considerably. Welcome to the new number of retirees. Walimu na wengine ambao wapo hapa will reduce. Hautakutana nao. Na wale wako kwa vile mkutana nao na pia vile huyu ameretire, so he is now broke, he wants something. That's life. You are starting completely onto a new chapter in your life. Let me very briefly give you my own experience. When I retired from Kaimos Teachers Training College 2004, I was writing a book. It occupied me. I didn't have money. I sold water. I sold milk. And life had to continue. Because you are not going to, life is not going to stop because you have come out of TSC payroll. It will not. Life must continue. You need, therefore, to do or take part in your own self to create a way forward. One, in your own mindset, accept that you have retired. Lazima ukubali. I know Mwalimu doesn't drink. He doesn't go for one on the road. But if you are that type of person, lazima ukubali, I have retired and the pockets are not full for me to go into that place. So the cash flow, what I'm saying is, cash flow has reduced considerably. And when cash flow reduces considerably, you don't panic. What did you say? If you panic? Mwalimu was very crude. If you panic, you go. You die. So don't panic. But life must continue. Through whatever ways, life must continue. Number two, trust that God will provide. Trust that God will provide and guide you through the unknown new life. God will provide, and that He should guide you through the new life you are starting until after 5 years before you graduate into retirement. Get me clear here. You are not yet haujakuwa guru in retirement kabla hujamaliza miaka ngapi? I can tell you. So don't panic and continue shaping your life, modeling your life until after 5 years. After 5 years, unasema you are okay. Last but not least, your friend and sympathizers. Your friend and sympathizer number one is, my friend and sympathizer number one is this one. This is the person who will die with me. Not even the children we have born. So, this is the message I wanted to put to Mama Ong'aria. That the friend and sympathizer number one, it is the wife. And secondly, the children. You must create a lot of peace with mama watoto. Najua watu wengine wakiletea, they become hell in the home. Don't. Create a lot of peace. And also realize that huyu mama anajulikana kuliko wewe in that village. Because as we speak, if we were where we stay, where we live in Soli, tukisimama na huyu mama kupigiwa kura, tuone nani atachukuliwa, yeye atachukuliwa, mimi sitachukuliwa, because people don't know me as much as they know her. So create a lot of peace with mama na watoto, because those are your immediate friends and sympathizers. But if you don't create a lot of peace, you find home akukaliki. People in the community where you have settled may not know you, and therefore you need to also very carefully integrate with the community. If there are any squabbles, maneno ya mashamba nini, ng'ombe imekula nyazi nini, avoid them, then you will live longer. Number 5, cut to your size your expenditure. Learn to cope with the sugar BBC and majani, and don't take offense. When they tell you, najua leo hatuna chakula, mwambie pia mimi sina. And then you move on. Kama kuna miogo hapo kwa shamba, mnaenda mnachimba miogo mnakula, and you move on. The number of friends you knew will diminish. Colleagues know that you don't have capacity to remain in their company you cannot afford. You will start to create new pool of friends. Watch out on the type of friends you engage with. You are going to have friends. We are not going to say unajifungia kwa boma, ama your lifestyle iwe tu kwenda kwa market unanunua kaseti alafu unakaa chini ya mtu unasoma from page 1 to the last. Hapana, you are human beings, you are social beings. Interact with the people, but with your eyes and ears wide open. What type of people am I interacting with? Engage yourself productively inside and outside the home. Don't allow a lot of free time on your hands. Malim, with those many comments, I hope you have picked something. Thank you very much for serving this food, and thank you very much.
I want to say thank you, God, for for creating me and making me live to this age. Jana kitu saa 30 mwalimu mkuu alipigia simu na kaniambia kwamba Mr. Ong'aria, kesho saa 4 ututembelee shuleni. Hivyo tu. When I left home today in the morning at exactly 8 o'clock, I knew that I was going to be a teacher and join the staff as we close the school. Little did I know that this whole team of dignitaries were invited and that some Gregory Ong'aria would become the guest of honor. I thank you for the prayers you have given me. I also want to extend the same wishes and will keep remembering you when I pray to God that kumbuka the family of St. Paul's Ifunga Second School. Actually, we live together. Although the duration may differ, some of you have just known me or have known you of recent. But you are a very big boost to me as far as my team in this school is concerned. Because you made me think that we are the same age, we are all equal. Because when we meet and share, we are sharing as equals, age mates in everything, even the duration of being this week. Nataka kushukuru wote ambao kwa nyoyo zao walifikiria na wakadhani na wakaamua ya kwamba huyu mwalimu tukimwambia kwa heri tufanye hivi. Na washukuru sana, mmeniguza mpaka hata kama binadamu pia I'm also emotionally weak. Kuna wakati nilikuwa nakaa hapo unaona napaguza machozi. Kiwa wewe binadamu unaweza kuguswa hivyo na kupendwa hivyo na binadamu wenzako, nadhani ni jambo la furaha sana. Na unajua machozi yiko ya uchungu na ile ya furaha, sivyo? Naomba Mwenyezi Mungu ambaye yuko hapa saa hii azidi kumuongoza. Yale mazuri yangu chukueni, yale mabaya yangu tupeni. Mungu awabariki sana 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 sana.
Kata keki sio ugali.